so two things. Number one, to clear up the mystery with the title, I think you guys might have a typo there. It's two with a W. So two hex. I have two hex for you guys.
Okay. Yeah, so
That's
my
why
mistake again.
yeah, it was supposed to be two with a W. I'm gonna pop screen share open right now. Take you guys through the slides. Right, so we have our two PPC hex over here. Let me just clear things up for myself. All right, so before I get into this, my name is Saif. I'm the co-founder of AiHello. We're an Amazon PPC software company and we offer managed services. We're an advanced partner. We work with 5,000 sellers and we are the 18th largest spender on Amazon ads worldwide right now. Today, I have two hacks for you. Hack number one has made $1 million for one of our accounts at a 16% ACoS. And hack number two has made just under $200,000. Both of these numbers are year to date, by the way. So just under $200,000 for another account at 18% ACoS. Actually, they're not year to date; they're 1 year time frame, right? So I'm just going to open this up right now. So this is hack number one. We have spent 171 grand on this, 16% ACoS, almost 1.1 million at a 0.26 CPC, and this CPC is an important part of the strategy. Right. So hack number one is what's called the waterfall campaign. Essentially, what this is a huge campaign with a lot of ad groups and one product in each ad group and an auto campaign or an auto targeting set in each ad group. And essentially, what we're doing here is we're just creating a campaign with a lot of different mini auto campaigns within it and one product in each auto campaign and bidding very low on all of these auto campaigns. But since we have so many autos within this one campaign and we have so many products, even if we're bidding something like 20, 25 cents, we end up getting some search terms here and there. Even if you only got a couple clicks on each auto ad group per month, if you have 5,000 ad groups in there, that's 10,000 clicks a month, right? 10,000 clicks a month. The conversion rate on these are usually just under average. Let's say 5%. That's 500 units sold per month, right? Multiply this across a year, you have 6,000 units sold. Multiply that by your average order value. You could be making a good amount of money. For this account, it was $1 million a year. 16% ACoS means they're with a 30% gross margin, they're taking 14% home. So 140K net profit using this strategy. This is set it and forget it. You create this once and you just let it run. No bid changes, no placement boost changes, no negations or anything else. Just fully set it and forget it. Hack number two is this one. So this one's a bit smaller, but it works with the same principles. So if you guys notice over here, our CPC is also around 27 cents, which is similar to what we had with hack number one. But this time we did 162,000 in sales, which is a bit less than the $1 million that we produced with hack number one for this account. But it's still good. No one's going to say no to an extra 162 grand a year, especially if it's coming in at this ACoS. Let me just get to our chart here. And this is hack number two. It looks a lot less intimidating than the first hack. It's called the gold penning campaign. And essentially, this hack works using the same principles, but it's one ad group and usually one or more products. You don't really have to have that many products for this to work. You only have to have a lot of keywords. They have to be broad in two ways. And what I mean by broad in two ways is number one, they should be broad match type. Then number two, the keyword itself should be broad. It shouldn't be too specific. So nothing long tail. So for example, we have an account that sells different oils and products. They have like a castor oil ASIN. We have a gold penning campaign for them. You know, one ad group, one product, which is just that castor oil. And then we have a bunch of keywords in there in broad, something like 100, 150 keywords. And all of the keywords there are just like super broad in terms of the actual context. So you have things like oil, you have things like skin, you have things like castor, right? And what happens is, since these are in broad match and they're, again, broad keywords, they end up showing up for a ton of different search terms. So something like oil can show up for a ton of different oil search terms. Some of them relevant, most of them not relevant. But if it shows up and someone clicks it, that means they're interested in buying it. Because even if it ends up showing up for olive oil, someone clicks it, you know, unless they didn't notice it's castor oil, they might be interested in buying it. Since we're paying 20 cents for a click anyway, we don't really care as much about the conversion rate. And eventually what happens is, because you have so many keywords and they're all in broad match and they're all super broad, you end up getting a lot of clicks. You're paying almost nothing for each click. You end up getting a lot of sales and you get the ACoS and sales that I showed you guys earlier. This can be done across your entire catalog. And if you have a large catalog, you make a lot of money with this. The reason this one did 160K in sales versus the 1 million from the previous hack.
1 minute left. Sorry. No.
Okay. Right, I'm wrapping up. So the reason this did a lot less is just because the account it was used on was smaller. If you guys have a significantly sized account I'd say you could probably add like anywhere from maybe 50K to $1 million a year using each of these hacks independently. That's it for my hack. Thank you guys.